This victory emblazons the soul of Triple the G.O.D. Forever Cassandra, Alexandra's waifu, and the soul still burns. Welcome back to the show, everybody. The one and only Triple the G.O.D. flanked by the squadron. Yo, Cassie, baby. I have been waiting for this moment since we knew she existed. It took longer than probably it should have, but I don't make those decisions. I don't question them. But later today, you'll be able to get your hands on. But the reason why that there's a little story behind this is that for anybody who's been around her long enough, y'all know Cassie is my girl. SoulCalibur 2 changed my life because before then I was bouncing around through characters. I kind of sort of settled on Sophie. I'm like, I really wanted to learn really badly how to do summon suffering. I really did. And in SoulCalibur 1, I can do that like nobody's business. And then they made the move harder. But, Ivy Life is indeed Ivy Life. I had a Miss Rugi on deck. Like hell, I had an Astaroth, a pocket Astaroth, if you can believe that. In OG SoulCalibur, a pocket Astaroth. But SoulCalibur 2 changed things for me. It introduced Cassie, and I have been a character loyalist since then. But the good thing for me is that for the most part, Cassie has stayed up here in the echelon. So it's I didn't choose the character because I just had a future vision that this girl was just going to be a beast in every game she appeared in. Nah. I chose her because I appreciated her look and her style, and Sophie wasn't immediately available, and I gravitated to the character, and it's always been this sense. But when I really think about the subject of character loyalty and character loyalists who stick to their guns no matter what, when I honestly think about it, for me, my character loyalty in 3D fighting games is really telling about me as a person. I am a Sarah Bryan main in Virtual Fighter. I play Hitomi like nobody's business. I got Lily and Tekken, you know what I'm saying? That should say a whole lot about me, the person. But what it does say is that I enjoy female character designs, and it just happens that in a lot of instances that those character designs that lead me to those choices always lead to good things for me regardless, because I enjoy playing those characters. That don't mean that I don't hop around a roster, that I don't see other things that I like and appreciate, but when we talking about my girl Cassie, it's just something special there. And excuse me. Allow me really quickly to get into some pushing some information on you. There's this other character in this game called Battle Rento Shiden named Elise. We got the Chronicles of Waifu on the channel right now. So if we talking about 3D character loyalty, I only play Elise. So you know what I'm saying? Kind of got weird and Battle Rento Shiden 4 when she wasn't there, but we do what we can. But look, regardless of this, I have been waiting for this moment because here the thing is you guys can also, while I'm continuing pushing my own content, is when SoulCalibur Lost Swords came out and I decided I was going to get in on it, I got in on it right as Cassie was no longer available for purchase. So I did not get the opportunity, unfortunately, to play as her in Lost Swords, but I had a real good time with Sophie after a Siegfried pick, which I wish I could take back. But it's good to know that my girl is back in the building putting in this work. However, because I'm not going to negate everything I said about character loyalty, Cassie cakes, nothing. Will negate nothing. However, I will say this. Here is something that I know that you probably don't. The ending of SoulCalibur 4 and how it led into where Cassie currently is, because no one knows where Cassie is. And given what it is that I know about SoulCalibur and Cassie in its current canon, is that there's a whole story, a whole card-based phone game that tells the story of what happened to Cassie after SoulCalibur 4. That game is called SoulCalibur Unbreakable Soul. You can't play it because that game's been missing in action for 5 years now. So, scratch mine. So, what I'm wondering is, knowing what I know about where SoulCalibur 6 is, without playing and just hearing bits and pieces of understanding that it's a reboot because of the things that we've done, I really legitimately have to wonder, what are they going to do about Cassie? Because, again, just to remind you if you're not keeping up, is SoulCalibur is a marching forward in time while completely going backwards. If you can believe that, anyway. So wondering that because this has happened, and given where Cassie is probably a place not affected by time, you have to really wonder like what the story is going to do for her, even though they have added her on the back end of a story that has already taken place. See, that's that smart stuff. You thought I won't even. You thought it was going to be Cassie K, and it can be that. Noodle, baby, gotta use that thing. Enhance your fucking mind, baby. Enhancing your mind. You know what else we about to enhance? Because let's just say something. Yes, Cassandra, I love that kind of stuff. Helping me help you help yourself. A triple to G.O.D staple. Now, how about we help all of us together with some Cassie cake? So let's get little sis up in here. Let's take a look at this trailer and let's see what's good with Miss Cassandra Alexandra. So, with all of that being said, let me get little sister in here different. Little sister, where you at? Let your soul burn and show the world what's really motherfucking good. Super duper motherfucking magic box, where you at, baby? Wait for it. Button. No, wrong button. Better button. We like that button because that button makes that box appear. Y'all want to watch the trailer? I know you do. I know you're sick of me talking, but I can talk forever. Haven't you figured that out yet? I can talk about wifey till I'm blue in the face, bro. What up, cuz? Yo, let's go ahead. Let's get into this Cassie trailer. So, now activating the wifey of all wifeys, Cassandra Alexandra. .E. X-E. Rated T for teen. Oh, we need that, I guess.
Where am I? This time. All this time. Sis. Oh, what do you know? I just won.
Still so cute and sexy.
Cassandra.
I'm in love again.
I hope you're ready, because here I come.
Me too. She's into butt smashes now. All that time in the astral chaos, she's in the. Oh my god. Okay, that was a dirty. What? Damn. What?
Chew on this.
Damn. What?
The price of integrity. Whoops. Oh no. Was that too much for you?
It's never too much, though. Ever. Oh yeah. Will be update in the morning. Should be up in a couple of hours. If it's not up now in certain stores. Oh, what? We not done yet? That was weird. Can we go back to that really quickly? Cause let me see. Can I go back? We gonna do some things because I'm kind of interested in that for reasons. So let me see. No. Let me see. Okay. Let me get little sis back in here. Let's take a look at this. I'm like, cause the thing is, no, you ain't supposed to see that. Oh my bad. Better. Okay. Cause the thing is that when this premiered at Evo, I walked out the room just so that I could have this to myself. I don't know what that is because see, the character in the game who wears that is in the game, and that's being Mr. Raphael Sorrell, aka the Bon Tom Killer Man. That's a True Blood reference for everybody whose head that just went over. I don't know what this is. I couldn't tell you. Here's what we do know. There's a thing that we're going to talk about after these commercial messages that may relate to this thing. And I'm not talking about that thing, but I'm talking about the thing in general of what this could mean and why it means that. But here's the honest truth, I don't know. So that should be fun. Little sis, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Cassie's in the building, baby. It's going down. So, if I'm not mistaken, Let me double check that before we get up out of here, because because I'll have to mention it again, but because I think SoulCalibur 6 is on sale this week, and this thing been on sale on and off like the past month now. If I'm not mistaken, it's been on sale for like the past month now, off and on. Like, you could get like the digital deluxe version for like $35, I want to say. So let me see. SoulCalibur 6 Deluxe Edition. Yeah, you can get this thing for $36. You know what I'm saying? Like, and according to this, because I'm on PSN, you know what? You know what? I guess I could let y'all see that, I suppose. Give me a second. Let me get Let me get Big Cuz up in here. Google mother crumb, where you at, baby? So, just so that you see, just real quickly, and yes, yeah, we gonna be taking a look at Lucia later today, so don't worry about that. Yeah, this thing gonna be on sale for a minute for $35 for everything SoulCalibur Season 1. That's not bad. I'm like $35 or $36. Let me get this up in the frame, make sure that you understand. $36. At least on the PS4. I know it's on sale on other platforms. And what I'll do, because we still got that work to cover, I will have all that information pulled up. We'll get Big Cuz up in here and we'll take a look at that. Because I don't know if it costs the same on the Bone or on Steam. But I will have all that information for you once we get to talking about that other work. So let's just agree to agree. I'm going to take care of that. Don't worry about it. Please bring it back to me. So, my missus is in the building now. Internet's about to catch work. Yeah. K. Sorry. Still waiting on SoulCalibur 3 Arcade Edition. Well, you can technically play that on things, and I probably need to do that in our live stream or something. But we will talk about that. Regardless of that, we have got plenty of more show for you. So please, sit back, relax, and stay tuned. If you forgot who it is that I'm in, I'm of course the one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D, aka Mr. CRACKCOCINE, hashtag entertainment's #1 dope man, the baddest monster that exists. Just in case you forgot, that always flanking, always got mom looking back. Squish murder in the crew, the congregation. Bessie, Janine, and Magdalene on the unos, dos, tres, and cuatros, baby, making sure that this works for you. The most important part of this thing. Subscribe buttons, bells, social media links, ways to support the show all over this page. Do yourself a favor. Take advantage of them. Bang! Just like that. Like I said, we have got plenty of more show for you right after these commercial messages. I cannot wait to talk to you guys about this How Marvel stuff. That's going to be a fun video. For historical reasons, and not for the historical reasons you think. The soul still burns, baby. Waifus are forever. Or something like, look, more show for all of y'all, man. Right after these commercial messages.